Hi, North Music. It's Mrs. Hayman again. Today we are going to be talking about note names, okay? And we're going to be learning about space notes and line notes, how to remember their names. And I'm going to give you some links for some fun games that you can help you practice those note names, okay? For some of you, like my little ones, like my little second graders, this might be brand new stuff for you. But for my older kids, this should be a little bit of a review for you, okay? So for starters, we're going to talk about our space notes. Space notes, oh, hello camera, I get that. So space notes, they're the ones that are in between the lines. And you can see we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And my older kids know that I like to call these the Oreos. Why do we call these the Oreos? Because Oreos kind of look like this. So if my head is the note, it's in between the 2 lines. I look like an Oreo cookie. You hungry yet? Okay. So, and if you just spell the word face, F-A-C-E, it helps you remember the names of the notes. And to help even remember that you use the word face, it rhymes with space, doesn't it? So our space notes, you remember them by spelling the word face. Yay. Okay, so we have the other kind of note we have is our line notes, right? So these line notes, you can see there are on every single line. There are 5 lines, so that we have 5 line notes. Easy peasy? Yep. So I call these the pizza notes. Why do I call these the pizza notes? Because if you were a worker at Domino's and you pulled a pizza out of the oven and put it down into the box, the first thing you have to do is you got to cut it down the middle. Whoosh. So if you have a note that looks like this, where the line kind of goes through the note head, boom, that's a line note, okay? Now, how in the world are we going to remember those? EGBDF does not spell a word, at least not any word I know. So you have to come up with a phrase. And the phrase that is most commonly used is every good boy does fine. EGBDF, okay? So that is how we remember the line note names. Now, I have some good links that I'm going to put up on the music page here that you can go to so that you can practice. So I've got my laptop over here. And one of the links that you can go to is it's the music teacher, tech teacher one. And when you go there, you're going to click at the top of the bar. There it says quizzes/pianos. So you go to that. That pulls down another thing, and then you go down to quizzes games. Click on that. There we go. And then when you scroll down, kind of in the middle of the page, you'll see that it says quizzes, music, notes. So anything under there can help you practice your note names, okay? Different games and things. Now, I'll be honest with you. Some of these that I've pulled up have not allowed me to play them because I need like the new Adobe Flash Player, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but some of them do work. So hunt around and see which games that you like to play. All right, now let me show you another one that I'm gonna have linked up. This one I really like a lot. It's musicteachersgames.com. And this one, if you click on it, when you go all the way over to this side, over on this side of the page, it says lines and spaces. And then it'll drop down some more and it'll have treble, clef, lines, and spaces. And when you click on that, it'll take you to this little game here, okay? And all you gotta do is hit the start button and then it'll pop up with the notes. You say what they are and yeah, that's about it. And it gives you a score and it saves it and it also ranks you. So there you go. And the other one I wanna tell you about is Music Play Online. This is one that when you get into it, you've got to actually put a username and a password. Your username will be Snow, S-N-O-W, and your password will be the year. It's 2020, okay? So Snow 2020, and then when you get in all the way over on this side of the screen, it's got a bunch of different games that you can play. And if you scroll down a bit, It takes you to note name memory. Yay. And then what you can do, if you click over here on this side of the screen, it'll expand it for you, full screen. And then it says select games. You've got notes in the spaces, notes on lines, and then notes on the staff. So notes on the staff, they're just going to mix up the lines and the spaces for you. Okay. And there's a bunch of different games that you can play with it. So it's not just one game for each one. You can practice around with a few different things. Okay. And it's all different levels. So there's some that are really easy, and then there are some that get a little bit harder. Okay. So have fun with that. Play around with it, and I will see you next time. Thank you.